Right, here we go. I'm in here because I just finished doing a distance session, and I thought, well, maybe I should talk a little bit about what I do and how this all works. I am a sound healer and a Reiki master. And with sound healing and Reiki healing, they're pretty much the same premise. We're all made up of water, electricity, and plasma. Everything is energy. I suspect if you've been following me or other spiritual leaders for a while, you've heard that everything is energy. And what is energy made up of? Vibration, frequency. So sometimes as a more solid mass of vibration and frequency, energy, things happen that can cause our bodies, the energy around our bodies, to have areas of static, which can cause discomfort or dis-ease. And I count discomfort or dis-ease as also with our mind, with our emotions. So what sound healing can do is take whatever vibration and frequency is static in and around the body and replace it with something that is more healing, more agreeable to our body. So if something sounds really distorted, we can replace it with something that feels and sounds peaceful and calm. There are certain frequencies that work with certain parts of the body. I'm not a purist where sometimes Schumann resonance, sometimes people who follow that believe that there's only one frequency for each part of the body or each chakra. I don't believe that. I believe that there are a group of them that are most optimal for each energy center in the body and around the body. Now, a lot of the work that I do is called biofield tuning, and I think I'm going to spend a few lives and talk about exactly what I do, and a lot of them are going to talk about the biofield tuning, the energy around the body. But I just wanted to give you the gist of what I do if you were to come to me or if you were to come to a sound bath. I use frequencies using healing instruments and other percussion kinds of instruments. I use singing bowls, tuning forks, drums, shakers, chimes, gongs, to help shake out whatever static around and on the body and replace it with something that's lush, healing, loving frequency and loving intention. It's like pressing the reset button on our psyches and our bodies and whatever has happened before the now, because that gets stored around the body and it can manifest itself onto the body. I'll talk about that more when I talk about biofield tuning. So I'd love if anybody wants to ask any questions or put questions in the comments. I would love to answer any of your questions about how sound healing works. It's like when you go to a concert and you just really are resonating with whatever song is happening and you can feel it in your body and it just really moves you. It's a similar kind of thing with sound healing. Same thing with the distance sessions. I think I want to put out there more. I don't want this to be an ad, but I want people to understand what I do. I'd like to do more distance sessions. I do distance sessions. We do it over FaceTime or the phone or some kind of video messenger, and I play the instruments. I tell people what I'm hearing, and we clear it and heal it together. And it all happens via the ethers and our technology. So the ethers is a scientific term. I want to talk more about distance session too, I think. This is just the beginning of talking about this. And some people don't trust that it will work, but if you just can surrender and understand that when you listen to a song that was recorded decades ago, like a record, I know everybody knows what I'm talking about because records are coming back. So let's say you're listening to a record and that was recorded in a studio far away, probably decades away, probably, and the song still makes you get goosebumps and the hairs stand up on your neck, on the back of your neck. That's the ethers. It's working through the ethers. What else would cause that? You are feeling that. How are you feeling that? It is traveling through the ethers. That is exactly how distance sessions work. So we can do this kind of work anywhere in the country and the world. This kind of healing work. It's amazing. It never ceases to amaze me. So here's just some of the things I have. I'll give you a little tour of my healing room. I'm usually on the floor now. Let me turn you around because that seems to be the preferred. I feel like the frequencies are felt a lot better on the floor. So here we go. Here's the quote-unquote table. My very loyal healing dog who likes to lay up against clients while they're having their session and help ground and soothe them. She is the quintessential healing dog, assistant healer. So here are some of my tools, some of the singing bowls. Different singing bowls do different things, of course. And come over here. This is very bright. I will turn it off. These tuning forks are tuning forks that I use on the body. They're weighted tuning forks so they can push in and penetrate better. Some of the colored ones you notice, those go along with the chakra center. So I have some tuning forks on the bed too. These I use around the head to help center, cause joy and bliss, relax people. My grounding frame drums. Here are my biofield tuning anatomy maps, which we will talk about. If anybody has questions, I'm telling you, please put them in the comment area. I would love it if you did. Some more percussive kind of instruments that help with different things. And my sighing dog. I have more forks here. These are the forks I use for the biofield tuning around the body, not on the body, and the energy field around the body. So that is my tour. I just thought, I just had a virtual distance Reiki session, Reiki and sound healing. So about the Reiki is really similar to sound healing because it's frequency coming out of our palms, the palms of our hands. And we all have this power. You have this. You could use it to, I mean, what do you do when someone's hurt? You put your hand on them. The difference is that those of us who are Reiki people, that we have been attuned to a specific practice and taught and trained, and the attunement can enhance and help specific frequency come out of the palms of our hands. So when we put our hands on a person to help heal, and this can be done via distance as well. This works through the ethers as well. It's about 7 to 10 hertz that comes out of the palm of the hands. It's been measured, but I have had people say, I want to measure it. And if you have the tools, come on down and try to measure my Reiki hand. I would love it. But you can definitely tell something is happening because when I put my hand on a person, it just gets really hot. I happen to have very hot Reiki that comes out. There's no mistaking it that there's something happening and coming out of the palms of my hands. So 7 to 10 hertz is known to be scientifically studied to be optimal healing frequency. So that's just a little bit of what I do, not showing exactly how it's working. Show up for a sound bath sometime. Come and check it out. Come and check out a session. I'm always happy to share what I do with others. So I thought I'd share that with you today. Have a great evening and afternoon, everybody. Namaste. I'm holding the camera, so namaste.